Macmine's Castle story begins with just after the invasion of Ireland in 1169, when the Fitzhenry family arrived there just shortly after that. Now, it wasn't until 1296 that John Fitzhenry established this area here, what was then known as Macmine, and it was gifted him by the Earl of Pembroke.
The Fitzhenry family arrived here roughly around 1170, but by 1296, John Fitzhenry was recorded holding the manor of Macmine, and for the next 4 centuries, the Fitzhenrys ruled here. Now, through the Middle Ages, they were deeply tied to local politics. They fought family feuds, raised soldiers to defend the colony, and even gained religious influence. One of them, John Fitzhenry, rose to become head prior of the Knights Hospitallers in 1419. Now, the oldest parts of the castle, the Tower House, probably dates from around this very period. But their story ended in blood. In 1649, during Cromwell's conquest, the four Fitzharris brothers, as they were called Fitzharris then, they actually changed their name. The brothers fought at the Battle of Macmine. 3 were killed outright, and the last fled to France, bringing to an end almost 400 years of the Fitzhenry/Fitzharris power on the site. Centuries later, in 1915, the story of Macmine took an unexpected turn. A community of Irish Benedictine nuns fled war-torn Belgium after their abbey was shelled during the First World War. With the help of Home Rule politician John Redmond, they found refuge here. And for several years, they lived within these drafty walls, even opening a boarding school. And in 1919, they held a historic religious ceremony here, the first abbatial benediction in Ireland since the Reformation. But by 1920, the cold and damp conditions, as it was on low ground next to the River Slaney, it forced the nuns to move to Kylemore Abbey. And since then, Macmine has slowly slipped into ruin. Today, only its tower house and later additions survive. They are like silent witnesses to centuries of power, war, faith, and survival in the heart of Wexford.